There are several different anti-corruption initiatives from the public sector, the UN Global Compact, Transparency International. How does the World Economic Forum's Partnering Against Corruption initiative, PACI, fit into the big picture of these anti-corruption initiatives?
Well, if you take the private sector initiatives, amongst them it's, let's say, at a mid-abstract level, non-industry specific, addressing the key issues like the grey zones between the legal and the illegal, or dealing with third parties, for instance. That's the field of work. So
how is PACI different really from other anti-corruption initiatives that are out there?
The real significance, in my view, is that you actually have to make a commitment. A company has to sign up, and there will be a self-evaluation and ultimately maybe even a mutual evaluation coming up. One actually has to let oneself be measured against this standard.
What role can or should the private sector play in fighting corruption?
You know, we need rules. The public sector is essential, but we don't really want to change the world through prosecutors. That's pretty messy and not all that effective. It's much better if the private sector develops its own stake in the issue, takes over, and frankly they also have a lot, they can draw a lot out of it, because they can position themselves as positive business partners.
Concretely, what has PACI achieved to date?
I think, first of all, one has written a text that has to be seen, and then companies have signed up representing hundreds of millions of dollars of turnover. Furthermore, there is this process of evaluation that has started, first with self-evaluation. There are working groups focusing on specific issues. There is a steering committee, and there is a lot of networking going on. Contacts to the World Bank, other multilateral development banks.
How could existing anti-corruption initiatives, including PACI, have a greater impact over time?
Let me put the question slightly differently. I think the main challenges are really, they will make a difference if they get a critical mass. That's fundamental. You need enough companies in the specific sector to really make any changes. And frankly, it also depends very much on a credible follow-up. If signature means signature and nothing else, that would be a great pity.
So you really need companies to sign up in order to gain this critical mass. So if I'm a company that operates nationally or even internationally, why should I sign up for PACI?
I think you have quite a few benefits. First of all, you have the problem of leveling the playing field with vis-à-vis your competitors. Vis-à-vis possible regulators or also criminal courts, for instance, you would want to, manage expectations, I'll put it that way. You want to restrict the amount of efforts that have to go in to a reasonable level. And that, incidentally, also has a cost aspect to it.
Where do you see PACI as an initiative maybe 5-10 years from now?
Well, my hope is that together with the other initiatives on the same level, that there is this critical mass that we need. And based on PACI, I would actually hope that we manage to do yet some more specific sectorial initiatives. We have done that in some areas, like in banking or so, but that really will then make a difference if you have a face-to-face group of the key players in one sector.
Professor Pieth, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.